Walmart order just delivered. We did such a great job this previous week on eating what we already had because we were going out of town and I wanted to make sure we used up anything before we purchased and went through another haul. So now we are stocking up. So this will be a double haul, a Walmart and an Aldi. We're going to go through everything and then I'll tell you what's planned for the menu. We have a couple things going on this week, including my soup group, which I meet monthly. So I'll get all into that and show you what's the plan. All right, we're going to go quickly through produce because you know we do the same things pretty much every week. We do our avocados, we do cucumbers and eggs, and we do a lot of lettuce and salad. So a head of lettuce, and this time I went with the little salad kit for the Caesar salad. We love that. And some cabbage. This is actually broccoli slaw. My husband loves making his hash with some ground turkey or ground beef and some vegetables. He makes that pretty much every week. And usually we throw in some mushrooms in that. I did get the raw shrimp. This is the frozen, the peeled and deveined tail off. This is so good because the prep work is already done for you. Love that. And there's so many things you can make with shrimp, quesadillas, tacos, stir fry. So I just love that. And it cooks up really fast. Pomegranate Orills. My husband's been asking for these and they've been out of stock for so long. So he loves throwing those in his yogurt. So got those. More cucumbers and then cheese. We got some Munster cheese and sliced Swiss cheese. And gonna make some breakfast sandwiches, chicken and maple breakfast sausage patties. I thought those sounded really great. And we had gotten those breakfast sandwiches that come in a 4-pack and they're all low carb. So the egg is actually the bread. It's like a frittata. And then you have your sausage patty and a slice of cheese. But they were super expensive. For 4, it was like almost $9. And I know that's not too bad. It's cheaper than, you know, eating out for breakfast. But I just decided I'm going to make my own. So that's why I went ahead and got these sausage patties. All right. And then I also picked up the veggie fries. We've had these once before, zucchini, garlic, and Parmesan. They're really good. In the air fryer, they crisp up really nicely. I like those a lot. And then down here, I did get some smoked turkey sausage. And this, I'm thinking for like jambalaya. We have some peppers, we have some onions, and then maybe with that shrimp, it'd be a great little Instapot jambalaya, which would be really good. Got some more bacon and then a salad for me for lunch and kimchi. We really like kimchi. It's fermented cabbage and it's kind of spicy, a little heat. And it's so great to like throw in your salad for an extra, you know, flavor punch. Just really, really good. And then for my soup group, so let's go back up here. For my soup group, we're actually in our salad season. So we do soups 4 months of the year, we do salads, and then we do appetizers the last 4 months of the year. And this month is salad. So I'm making a pasta salad. I got this Rao's Homemade, the fusilli. I really wanted penne pasta, but they were out, so they substituted with this. I hope it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make that with some tomatoes and basil and smoked Gouda. That's why I got this smoked Gouda. And then also it's gonna be a little spicy with some chipotle and adobo sauce. So it's gonna have a kick of smoky heat. I think that's gonna be really good. I'm also gonna bring a little appetizer. Bought some Mike's Hot Honey and I have some goat cheese. I have one in the fridge. I'm gonna do a whipped goat cheese with the hot honey and some thyme. That's why I got this. Mozzarella pearls, that's for us. Our garden is growing with that basil, so we love caprese salad. So that's why I got some pearls. And then more cheese, just a block of cheddar, and then our normal dairy products. I get my cream cheese, our half and half for our coffee, and our cottage cheese and our yogurt. So that's everything, mostly just some staples here. My second haul will be more focused on the actual proteins. That will be next, and then we'll share the menu, what we have planned this week. Here is our Aldi haul, and I did something different this time. I actually did the pickup instead of going into the store, trying to save some time, be more efficient, and I think it helps the budget because I always end up buying things I didn't intend because when I see them, I can't resist. So going online is the best way to avoid that. All right, let's just go quickly through everything. I have a couple events I want to share with you, and then we'll get into the menu. I got the Alouette garlic and herb cheese. I'm going to make a bruschetta dip. I'm looking forward to that. Feta, got the block. I like the block better than the crumbles, just for salads. This spreadable cheese will go with this just to stretch it out a little more. I got some blueberries and 2 things of strawberries. I'm going to make a trifle, which includes this vanilla instant pudding. So that's going to be one of the layers. And then, oh, also, this will be one of the layers, lemon. This is a lemon sliced loaf cake. This is going to be great to layer that with the vanilla and also all the fruit. And I have whipped topping to go with that as well, and some cream cheese. So that's going to be so good. Some tomatoes for this bruschetta dip. I got grape tomatoes and 3 Romas. I got some more cheese, extra sharp cheddar. I got some Monterey Jack cheese. That's just for salads and all the things. And then I like Aldi for some protein, and they had these pork shoulder steaks. Now, pork steaks, I love pork steaks on the grill. I got these, you can see the price here, $12.24 for how many pounds? I feel like it's a lot, almost 3.5 pounds. So, all right, got those. And then for our bruschetta dip, I got the Parmesan garlic and herb pita chips. I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and check this guy out. He's huge. This is a half pork loin, and it's $1.75 a pound, so $10, a little over $10 for almost 6 pounds. So this is going to be smoked. My son did this for us. I'm now addicted to his smoked pork, especially. It's just really, really good. Oh, and then pork sausage, got that for my husband for breakfast. And then this is my Aldi find. It's just hand soap. It's the season of lemon, so it's lemon everything if you go into Aldi right now. But I went ahead and got key lime kombucha. But back to the lemons, they have lemons on sale. They have lemon cheese. They have lemons all over the place. And so that I got lemon hand soap of all the things. And then that's also that lemon sliced cake. But that's everything. Let's get into the menu board so you can see what I'm planning for this week. Here is our menu for the week. This is what we're planning. The fish bake, I'm gonna bake the frozen mahi fillets and make that with some multicolored peppers and spinach. I'm gonna make the paella with the chorizo and the mussels and shrimp and a red pepper and cauliflower rice, served with that. Turkey sausage jambalaya with onions and peppers. And then tikka masala with those chicken thighs. Haven't had that in a while. Sounds really good. Maybe in a crock pot. We are going out one day this week. And then smoked pork roast with Caesar salad. Have my son smoke that big old pork roast. And then grilled pork steaks. That sounds really good for this weekend. And then soup group is this week. I'm going to make a pasta salad with chipotle, adobo sauce, basil, gouda, and tomatoes. And at the time that you're watching this, I already made it. So this is what it looked like. It came out so good. The smokiness of the chipotle was so delicious. And then I also made a whipped goat cheese hot honey with pecans on top, roasted pecans and thyme. That was also yummy. And then for this week, also going out, and I'm bringing a bruschetta dip that will have that alouette, the basil, tomatoes, and balsamic drizzle. And then the berry trifle with those strawberries and blueberries and the pudding and that yummy lemon cake. So that is the plan for this week. Looking forward to another great week. I hope you enjoyed this double haul video, and if so, give it a like. And if you want to see the recipes I made from this haul, be sure to subscribe so you see those in future videos. Thanks for watching. See you soon.